on.
Okay, listen, Hope and Alan are already in the pool.
Oh, good. Maybe I get them to stay for dinner.
And I just called Derek, and he's coming, too.
Well, the more the merrier. All right, I'm gonna go change.
Yeah, I'll come too. Nola, you want to...
Yeah, in a minute. I'll be there. Okay. Morgan, when Maureen suggested that I come here, I didn't really think it was a good idea. I hope you don't mind.
No, it's fine, Nola, really. Listen, it's been almost a year since last summer, and I think that, I hope that we've all grown up a lot since then. When Kelly Louise was in the hospital, I decided that I should just let bygones be bygones.
Well, there's something that I have wanted to tell you since the hospital. I know I can't undo what I did, naming the baby Kelly and everything, but I want to thank you and Kelly for not telling Floyd the truth, for keeping it from him.
And no one will ever tell Floyd. It would hurt him too much. Listen, what happened is in the past, and if we're lucky, we can keep it there.
Yeah, thanks.
So, I just don't want anyone else to go through what we went through last summer. And especially Floyd.
Yeah, me either.
So, listen, why don't you go change into your bathing suit? And Derek is coming. I know you're friends with him.
Is Hillary coming, too?
No, Derek doesn't know where Hillary is.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to go change my clothes. I'll be right back. Hi.
What's she doing here?
Well, Maureen asked her to come, and since Maureen doesn't know what happened last summer, I don't think she knew it would be awkward for us.
You want to go back to the apartment?
No, Derek, is coming over, and I think just because Nola's here, it shouldn't really be awkward for us, and... You know, Kelly, I might be wrong, but I really think that she's sorry for what happened last summer, and I think we should put what happened in the past now.
I think you're right. Well, what we have is so special, nothing could ever touch it.
You know, I made some mistakes in the past. Well, I just hope that I won't be paying for them for the rest of my life.
Oh, that was so refreshing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Listen, I have just taken some steaks out of the freezer, so why don't we all relax and just stick around and have dinner, all right?
That sounds terrific.
That's great. And I'm going to contribute the salad.
All right, good.
All right.
I guess Morgan has told you that Nola is here, right?
Yeah, I ran into her. It's cool. I mean...
You sure?
Yeah, it's all in the past. I guess we might as well just get over it.
I'm ready.
Maureen!
Hi, listen, have you ever met Alan Spaulding?
No.
No. Hi, so glad to meet you
Thank you.
finally.
You're gonna stay around for a cookout?
Well, good. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Listen, if I'm going to contribute the salad, I better get going.
Oh, what can I do to help?
Nothing. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna prevail on the expert here to start the fire. Maybe you could give him a hand.
Oh, I'd be glad
All
to.
right, right this way.
All right. Well, I think I'll call Emily and tell her we won't be home for dinner.
Yeah, good idea. Well, I was so glad that you stopped by the house and invited us by. I know that there's been sort of a strain between us.
What was between Rita and me is over. It's dead, and I'm not going to let it hurt me anymore. I want to think about the future. So what I think we should do is never mention her name again.
I like that idea very much.
Good.
Well, I think I better clean up this grill.
Yeah.
Get a fresh start. Listen, I bet if you really wanted to clean up those ashes, I couldn't stop you.
I'd love to. Just.
We'll continue with part 2 of Guiding Light in a moment.
Oh, boy, I'm glad a cool breeze came along and stirred up the air a little bit.
Yeah, it's really nice. Well, I was really glad to see you at Ed's when I arrived tonight.
Why?
Well, it made me feel a little less like the odd man out. More than that, it means that all that other mess is over now.
You know, Derek, you know what's interesting? It's through that whole mess, you still remained a friend of mine, and you were the first to forgive me. I remember you said that I did something really dumb and really stupid, but that didn't interfere with our friendship.
Well, it was long over by the time I found out about it. Besides, Kelly and Morgan were happily married by then. The only person it could have hurt was Floyd.
Oh, you want a cold drink or something?
No, thanks, Nola. I really don't have time.
Derek, I'm really sorry that Morgan couldn't get in touch with Hillary.
Whatever plans she had, they were obviously for the whole night.
Yeah.
So, when's Mr. McCord coming back?
I don't know. Well, I don't know, but I hope it's soon, you know. I love my family and everything, but it's just not my home anymore. Now, can you understand that?
Oh, yeah. Very well. I thought my life was going along just fine until Hillary came in and showed me what I was missing. You probably heard through the grapevine that Hillary moved back in with Katie for a while.
Yep.
Boy, sometimes I wish that I'd never had what I had with Hillary. She hadn't shown me what I was missing, because now I feel so lost. Anyway, I hope that Mr. McCord comes back soon and that everything works out just the way you want it to.
Thanks, Derek.
Good night.
Okay, good night. Thanks for the ride home from Dr. Bowers.
You're welcome.
I bet anything that Hillary spent the night with Tony. I don't know whether to feel happy for Tony or feel sad for Derek.
You got quiet all of a sudden.
Well, I just figure I exhausted both of us with the story of my us a break.
Oh, come on, I love listening to you talk. You know, it's funny how you can know someone for so long and not really know them. I mean, the story about your dad just blew me away.
Well, it was a pretty traumatic time for me, let me tell you. But the Bowers have made me feel so much a part of their family, I guess maybe it happened for a reason. I know I've told you this before, but you're very easy to talk to.
So are you.
Good, I'm glad. I don't believe it, it's midnight.
Oh, I'll get the check. Just before we go, I want to say something that I've kind of wanted to say all night. I like spending time with you like this. And I know that the situation between you and Derek is pretty complicated.
Tony, my whole life is complicated. And I'm just taking it one step at a time. Now, if you could understand that and go along with it, I don't see why we can't have more dinners like this and just enjoy each other's company.
I do understand. And of course I go along with it.
Good, I'm glad.
What's all that about?
I've spent the entire evening with you, and not once have I thought about something that's been a big problem for me.
Maybe your problem's going away.
Somehow I think it's more than that.
Rose. I have to find my way back. I have to.
Carrie. Honey. Sorry, you're talking. Listen, don't you think it's time we go to bed?
Rose.
Hmm?
Rose, I'm really scared. Oh, I'm so tired. It's been so long. Honey. Yeah? Let me go away again, okay? I may not be able to find my way back to you. Hold me. Hold me tight. Don't ever let me go.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I heard Kelly Louise crying this morning.
I know. Floyd was in there like a shot.
Yeah. Listen, are you and Floyd still planning on having the christening this week?
Well, it depends. It just depends on, you know, if Mr. McCord gets back and everything, because he's planning this big party and everything.
Yeah.
And then I have to figure out the right time to tell Mr. McCord that Floyd is Kelly Louise's father.
Oh, look, Nola, I know you're worried about that, but I don't think you have to be. I watched Mr. McCord at the hospital when Kelly Louise was there, and From what I observed, he has very deep feelings for both you and the baby, so I'm sure anything you have to tell him, he'll understand.
Talk about deep feelings. I saw you and Dr. Bauer together, you know. I'm really glad Derek there so he could drive me home. I wouldn't have your little sister tagging along.
Well, yeah, Ed's a very special man. But I do have to be careful and make sure I don't use that openness and kindness as a temporary solution to my own problems. It'd be a very easy thing to do, and without ever knowing it.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
You know, Nola, I am so proud of you for having the strength not to go through with that wedding this summer, even though you knew you were pregnant.
Well, I wasn't. I just didn't love Floyd enough, you know. I mean, I would have made his life miserable.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I mean, I know when you got pregnant, you were very much in love with Floyd, because he told me so.
Watch out. Oh, well, I better go on and get dressed, get ready by the time Ed wants to leave.
Okay.
What are your plans for the day?
Well, I have classes, and then I'm gonna pack to go to New York. And I'll pick you up, and we'll be at Amanda's by about 5:30.
Oh, I don't know if I'll be ready right at 5:30, but if I'm not, you just take the car on over and I'll catch your taxi.
Okay. You know, Kelly, I'm still worried about my mother. She would have never checked out of that hotel without telling me first.
Oh, maybe you should give the Madrid office a call.
I will.
Morning. Whoop, gotta run. Ed will be dressed in your car, ready to go in 5 minutes.
Holy cow. Did you solve that problem that was bothering you the other day?
Yeah, I've decided not to bring it up. There's nothing he can do about it, and it would only upset him.
Well, are you sure?
Well, I'm gonna go take another dip.
All right. Do a lap for me. Are you sure you feel up to going to work today?
Oh, honey, am I looking forward to it after all those days cooped up in that hospital.
Cooped up?
What's the matter?
Nothing. It's just another expression I've never heard you use.
And here I thought my days of being observed and psychologically evaluated ended when I got out of Cedars. I certainly hope you do not intend to keep picking up on every little word I use.
All right already. I won't, I promise. I was concerned about you, though, last night when you woke up in my arms on the sofa.
Why?
Well, you were sleeping, and then you started talking, saying, trying to get back to me. And so I woke you up. You seemed terrified, almost too weak to talk.
Then what happened?
Don't you remember?
Sure. I remember Ross. Of course, I was in a deep sleep, and it's pretty blurry to me this morning.
You said that you were afraid that you'd never get back to me. So I woke you up, and I held you in my arms, and after a while, you drifted back to sleep again. I picked you up, carried you to the bedroom, and you slept soundly till morning.
I bet it's that new medication Sarah gave me.
Well, listen. You do not have to worry about getting back to me. I'm here, and I'm not about to let you go.
She's still strong enough to get control? I can't let that happen. Not even for a split second.